One of the biggest challenges facing the UK is economic inequality.
That is the gap between the richest and the poorest in a country, and it damages everyone.
Yes, it's not just those at the bottom, the gap damages those at the top as well. That's why the Equality Trust was formed, and why we then established the Swindon Equality Group to promote this message.
So people living in countries which are less equal in economic terms do worse across a range of health and social issues than countries which are similar but more equal. That includes rates of divorce, mental illness, alcohol and drug addiction, life expectancy and crime. All of these are impacted.
The poorest may suffer the most, but economic inequality also afflicts the well-off. Everybody is affected. But what about the UK? Where do we stand in terms of the gap between the richest and the poorest?
Uncomfortably for us, it turns out that the UK is among the most unequal developed countries in the world. The richest 1,000 people have collectively the same wealth as the poorest 40% in the United Kingdom household.
So in the UK, we now have levels of wealth inequality not experienced for 100 years. The 1,000 richest people have increased their wealth by over £82 billion during the last 12 months alone.
There's no quick fix to address economic inequality and deal with its impact. Causes and solutions are complex and debated. But that does not mean that there's nothing that we can do.
We're going to be looking at some of these issues over the next few months, and we'll give every follower of our Facebook page an opportunity to become more involved in being part of a change that most of us want to see.
Now this will start from having confidence as a people who live in Swindon that we can bring about change. Not by complaining or by blaming, but by recognising that everyone has a part to play.
Something you could do first is read a book called The Spirit Level by Richard Wilkinson and Kate Pickett. And if you've read that one, there are other books and other links that you can follow by looking at our website.
Now this winter, there are people in Swindon who are choosing between eating a meal and having the central heating on, fuel or food. Buying something as a contribution to the Swindon Food Bank might be one thing that can really help them. It could be one thing that you could do.